Today we are discussing interview questions for ServiceNow risk and compliance. You can download the complete list of interview questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on risk and compliance is: how does ServiceNow support organizations in managing and tracking compliance obligations across different industry standards and regulations? Your answer should be: ServiceNow facilitates the tracking and management of compliance obligations by providing a centralized repository for requirements. Automated workflows and reporting tools ensure adherence to diverse regulatory frameworks. It helps organizations demonstrate compliance with industry standards and regulations. Our next interview question based on risk and compliance is: what is the significance of risk aggregation and how does ServiceNow assist in this process? Your answer should be: risk aggregation in ServiceNow involves combining individual risks to provide a consolidated view of overall risk exposure. It is crucial for understanding cumulative risk impact. ServiceNow supports risk aggregation by allowing organizations to analyze relationships between different risks and make informed decisions. Our next interview question based on risk and compliance is: can you elaborate on how ServiceNow GRC contributes to building a comprehensive view of risk interdependencies? Your answer should be: ServiceNow GRC helps organizations build a comprehensive view of risk interdependencies by providing tools for mapping and analyzing relationships between different risks. It supports the identification of how changes in one area may impact others, enhancing informed decision making. Our next interview question based on risk and compliance is: what is the role of scenario based risk assessments in ServiceNow and how do they contribute to risk management? If you are preparing for any ServiceNow based certifications, you can download the current valid and updated questions from the description. Now moving towards the answer. Your answer should be: scenario based risk assessments in ServiceNow involve simulating potential risk events to assess their impact. This approach helps organizations understand the consequences of different risk scenarios, prioritize mitigation efforts, and enhance preparedness for unforeseen events. Our next interview question based on risk and compliance is: explain the concept of risk thresholds in ServiceNow and how they influence risk management decisions. Your answer should be: risk thresholds in ServiceNow represent predefined levels of acceptable risk. They guide risk management decisions by providing a basis for evaluating risk tolerance. When risk exceeds these thresholds, it triggers notifications or escalations, prompting organizations to take appropriate actions. Our next interview question based on risk and compliance is: how does ServiceNow GRC support organizations in aligning risk management with industry best practices and standards? Your answer should be: ServiceNow GRC supports alignment with industry best practices and standards by providing a framework for documenting and tracking compliance with regulatory requirements and industry standards. It ensures that risk management practices align with recognized frameworks. If you are preparing for any ServiceNow based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description. You can also download the complete list of scenario based questions from the link provided in the description. Do you have any better solution in your mind? Please write that in the comment section. We can discuss it further. If you want to go for any ServiceNow certifications, you can find the current valid and updated questions tutorials in the description. All the best.